Amen, man. My fault, babe. You doing it for the greater good, though. Oh. But it was the whole time it was like a little delayed, but I just chalked it up to like maybe they was tired or something. But then like I said,
we have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth.
I ain't used to no lag, man. That's probably why I lost earlier today. Then that lag.
This test is a matchup we can't wait to see.
Oh, my knee.
Welcome everyone to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Hermstreet. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
That was an excellent start.
Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision.
Yeah, that's better. I can just tell from the first kick. Yep. That was the other thing. I hadn't kicked, had I?
Overturn attempted there.
Yeah, no, I couldn't tell. Okay. And
they're going to the air on the first play. Caught over the middle. It's receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
that was a throw.
And the Vols look to keep this drive moving. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw again.
Oh my God.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Okay,
Offensive hurry-up mode.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play.
Kill him.
The ball is trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Lacey. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here before a tough third and long situation. The short completion to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs. So the They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Fire to the right side, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage. You get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
They'll give it to the running back. And that run produces a decent gain. Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he cannot escape. It's a sack. Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw.
Hell of a throw.
That's a solid game.
Hell of a throw.
As the first quarter clock winds down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jefferson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Volunteers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a shotgun run call. Powering through. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lacey. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Finding some room at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The pass rush gets home.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Look at a throw on third and goal. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And the game is now tied. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A draw to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Took contact on the throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. To throw, it's Lacey. Running back has it on a screen now. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Second down after that completion. The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Lacey. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He fires downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead
Yeah, that
is
was
14.
crazy. That was crazy right there.
Touchdown just before halftime.
Jeez.
Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first
It's a whole nother half, bro.
with our halftime update.
You just seen the fugazi right there. I know that was some crazy right there.
And the Volunteers
EA being EA on that one.
in the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Finds his man. It's Wiley. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
That sack makes it 3rd down. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Bulldogs moving quickly down the field here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And the Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. It started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. So on this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Direct snap to the back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
So nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the completion made. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
He's trying to call the timeout there. That's cool.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Checks this down to the running back. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Nice grab. It's Jefferson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. Well, let's face it, guys. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. As incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for
Okay,
this
but
here.
still ain't over. Still
Down
time
by
on that
3
clock.
scores.
I
We're in
ain't
the
saying this
second
over
half.
to that
They
fat
felt
lady
the pressure,
thing, man.
the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able
I
to
just
come
turned it on just now.
And the Bulldogs offense is
I hadn't had it up.
Leaning on the run game here late. First down, looking for more now. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be brought down.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? You're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The balls come up to the line in the hurry-up. First down. Looking to throw the football. A screen to the wide receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they get set now to try the PAT. Wow, the PAT is no good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't. And this could wrap up the ball game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.